Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, good evening, everybody. Hello, I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here for another edition of All Signs Love Readings. If you are here watching the live or catching the replay, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Always love to greet you guys, especially while I'm in the intro before I break into each zodiac sign for the readings tonight. Looks like my moderators are here. Hello, Star. Welcome back, Papa. You guys ready? I can't believe it. It feels like, hello, Vanessa. Welcome back. I feel like time is flying for us. It just really is. So this evening, the readings are about you and them and what the current energy is and what is coming next. And we also have some anti-messages as well. And we're going to go from there. And we're going to start off with, Capricorn first. Capricorn is up. Now, you guys are going to make sure that you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. And if you're cross watching, you might have to flip the narrative. We're telling two sides of the story here. So don't force anything to fit. All right. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on here for Capricorn first. Who's got Capricorn in their chart? And here we go. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant master spirit. If we can hone in to the live audience and to the replay audience, but if we can specifically hone in right now to Capricorn. Who is Capricorn showing up as? Remember, no reversals in initial story play. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is how you're showing up right off the bat. How is the person here on your mind? How are they showing up? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune here. Now notice this Wheel of Fortune is broke. Something here has shattered. I do feel like you are separated from this individual. Let's see what's between the two of you before we see what the current feelings is between you and this individual. What's going on here in this dynamic? Hiding their true feelings. We have mixed signals, deep emotions, secret love, cold, detached. Oh boy. A mask. Red flags, signs, evidence, cheating, deception. All right. So I don't typically read as the Wheel of Fortune. Some people do see it as a third-party card, but here's the thing. I feel like what's currently going on in this situation is you're taking your offer back. You just simply are. All right. There's something here about getting a new perception of who you give your offer to. I do feel that this individual handled this poorly, but there is something here that you are digesting about this situation. All right. Let's now go into your current feelings. Reversals are now up. Here we go. Here we go. Current feelings about this person. The Seven of Wands here reversed. Man, did you just push this person out, didn't you? This is something here where it was like the dirty work. This person did you dirty. All right. Ran over backwards and had no problems doing so, at least for this Capricorn. Okay. How you currently feel is that this individual has no reason to be. And I feel like there's anger here. I feel like there's projection here. I feel like this person here is blaming you. Kind of a blaming energy. Let's see what the external representation is when it comes to this person. The Four of Wands here reversed. This is somebody here who you either were in a long-term commitment with or had a talk here of marriage. There's this idea here of togetherness, but it's also like the party is fully over. How you see it right now is that it is over. There is some unfinished business on your side. I feel that. Hidden fear, desire when it comes to this individual. Queen of Cups energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So food for thought. Okay. Intuition. I feel like with your desire here was this person here fed you some baloney. And you're realizing that all of the love, all of the care that they put in, that you weren't the only dish. Some of you literally found out you were the side piece. It's not necessarily they had a side piece. It's like, holy cow, it was me who was the side for some of you. Others of you, they chose another who they were seeing on the side. All right, let's see their energy. Their energy towards this connection. Seven of Swords. Look at this. I think they have a couple of other individuals here that they had on the side. Not just you. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I feel like this individual here was feeding a lot. Okay. Ego. Non-committal. All right. They know what they did. They absolutely know what they did. There's that red flag right here. Okay. They're well aware of it. Let's see their actions or avoidance here when it comes to you right now. Eight of Cups here, reverse. You know, I don't see this person here completely disappearing for you. They're making the rounds. It's like once around, they're going to try to come again. But I do feel like what this person here is avoiding is actually the reason why you walked away. They don't want to believe it. This person has a huge ego. Notice here the cups here too. It's like when this person here is not satisfied with how you treat them, that's where they go to another energy. So I do feel like this individual here is coming back around, but it's because they're dissatisfied with whoever they're with, or, you know, someone here is not giving them their attention, or it could be multiple people. Could even be friends, you know, this person here is bored. Driving motivation coming towards you. Look at that, the Queen of Swords. There's that unfinished business. You know, this person here also knows that if you answer, it will be very detached. You know, how they're viewing you right now is that Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. You might listen, but you definitely will be very well spoken here on how you say this. You also don't believe this individual. So this person here knows that if they come towards you, they can't feed you baloney. All right. Let's see what the bridge or path here is for you. What is the advice here from Spirit? The bridge for you. And then we'll get into the sparks here. We have the Chariot. A lot of you, this is about moving on, moving forward, creating distance, creating space, Cancer energy. Something could have broken out here during the summertime. And then we have the Well. Now, this is a specific card for this deck, but I think you're very well aware that this person here fed off your emotions, fed off your heart space, fed off feelings. But this is a person here that also was blowing some smoke here on you. All right. And the more you see and separate yourself from this individual, the illusion is being broken. Okay. So yes, you were absolutely right about those red flags, and you may not be ready for love for at least a new partner, but this individual definitely hurt you. All right. What Auntie has to say to you. Auntie says, you stayed longer than you should have because responsibility feels safer than grief. That does not make you weak. It makes you loyal to a fault, Capricorn. Here's the truth. Love is not something you earn by enduring. You do not need to prove your worth by surviving disappointment. Let yourself put the weight down. You can rebuild without carrying what you broke. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You know, you're not broken yet, but you're gaining a new perception. This was a hard lesson here for this Capricorn. Sending you so much love. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. And we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up next. There you go. He's blocked. Keep him that way. Sage. All right. Aquarius is up. How's everybody doing this evening? I was like, let's go. Yeah, we still got a goal going on here, guys. The goal just got started, kind of went into it and didn't even state anything about it. But we do have a goal. If we reach 5 donations, then we will unlock the extra bonus collective reading. There is always a bonus collective reading at the end, but you can unlock another one if you choose to donate. All we need is 5 donations and we'll get to it. You just have to hit the target over on YouTube. Sorry, Facebook, you have to, and Twitch, you have to go over to YouTube. Just is what it is. All right, let's infuse here some Aquarius energy. Aquarius, 2 more shuffles. All right, Spirit. Let's hone in on Aquarius and their person, on their mind. How is Aquarius showing up? Remember, no reversals on initial line. They will be fed into the others. The Knight of Cups here. Well, Aquarius, you are focusing on self-love. Period. That's what you're doing. Self-love. You have your back turned to this individual, right? But it doesn't mean you're not going towards them. We'll see. We'll see how they're facing you. All right. How are they showing up? Aquarius, how is this person showing up for you? You have your back turned to this person. The Moon. Could be dealing with a Pisces, but this is somebody here who has a lot of illusions. God, did this person ghost you? Did this person run away from you? All right, let's see what's going on here between the two of you. There's separation. There's a divide here between the two of you, but I feel like this person ran scared. There's something about running scared here. Peaceful vibes, no more drama, calm mind, soul alignment. Okay. Well, it's obviously peaceful vibes and no drama when you two aren't right next to each other, right? Ooh, message, apology, meeting up, heart-to-heart conversations. Oh, well. Aquarius, you have somebody here who, and it could be both of you, but it could be you having to take your energy back by focusing on some self-love here. But there is something here about opposites and being divided. I do feel this energy here, Aquarius, that either you're at 2 different locations or there's just something here about the road less traveled here. Okay. So you can have been separated from this individual for quite some time, but the current energy here is somebody here who wants to meet up, is not feeling so scared anymore and feeling a little bit calmer. Now, are you ready to actually face this though? We shall see. We shall see. Reversals are now up. How does Aquarius here feel about this person? Oh, competitive fighting. Also having to prove a point. Did this person here want to do something? I don't know. I feel like this person may have self-sabotaged or wanted to show or prove something, okay? But your focus here is, it's not in reverse. So it's not saying that, there's peace quite yet, but you see a very competitive nature when it comes to this individual. It's always having to be right. That's how you view this person. It's like always their way. All right. Let's see what the external representation is here. The 6 of Wands. There's that chasing the idea of being right. I also feel this energy of an Aquarius saying, I do not chase. Let's do it the right way. Let's meet halfway, or let's meet and receive. But the 6 of Wands is wanting to also win. So I do feel a clash of egos coming in place here between the two of you. All right. This is also being seen and validated. External representation is that you would love to be seen and validated by this individual. Yeah. There is that 5 of Cups energy. There's still that missing. The hidden fear here is crying over spilled milk, but it's like, was this work for nothing? You know, there's something about rumination, thinking about how things left off. I do feel with this energy of this Aquarius is that you might not want to be the one who message, but you may be open to receiving a message from this person. All right, let's see how they're showing up. Their energy towards this connection. Oh my gosh, we got the Seven of Wands here, reverse. Man, this person was stuck in the mud for a while. They had to prove the point, but now they're realizing that this isn't getting them anywhere. Their defenses here, okay? So this person's defenses are down. I do feel like this person is backpedaling a little bit, seeing like, what have I done? Oh my gosh. There's something about being, feeling like they're a little bit too late, chasing fears. Actions and avoidance of this individual. Are they going to be stepping forward here? Ten of Swords here, reverse. You know what? I don't see this person necessarily coming towards you, but what I do see is this individual is realizing what they have done. Okay. And it's stinging them right now. So this has left a mark on them. There's just something here about social status as well. I do feel, Aquarius, this individual, there might have been other people who were in the way of this connection. Doesn't necessarily mean this person's cheating, could be family, friends, but it's like this person has to backpedal with everything they stated to others. They may have stated that you didn't mean as much to them, but you did. And what they're avoiding here is just taking accountability. This is a person here who wants to have peace, but at the same time, it's more about their peace. Driving motivation or block towards them. We have the King of Pentacles here, reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This individual would love to have a peace offering with you. Could be an earth sign. But the thing is, breaking the bread, sharing, this person here wants to make sure everything is perfect. So this is an individual here who does not feel good enough, but also is very materialistic on how things have to be or approach. Okay. This is an individual here who's like, I don't have much to offer, Aquarius. Why would they pick me? And they may even be saying that. All right. This individual definitely has a sense of lack of worth. They've been hurt before. They may have run. They definitely want to message you. They're feeling the peace, but they're feeling the missing energy. It's almost like the epiphany of like, I can't believe I've been running this long. The focus for you, Aquarius, the artist. Believe it or not, it has nothing to do with this individual. It has to be more about your creations, your inspiration. Some of you are very creative individuals, artists, musicians, but it's what you paint. I kind of see like a little Bob Ross here, okay? But you look at life that way. And right now, the focus here has to be on your creation, your wealth, your healing journey. What else, Aquarius? Look at that, the Two of Wands. I do believe, not necessarily now or coming up, because this person here is watching you below, they're starting to get a higher perception here of the reason why you haven't chased them. Okay. So this person here, I do feel later on may message you, but it's going to be something here that is not like, it's going to be small. It's not going to be a huge gesture. I also see distance between the two of you in a big way. All right. The message here for you, Aquarius. You intellectualize the pain because feeling it felt like drowning. That strategy kept you functional but not healed. Your heart is not a system failure. It is asking to be felt without being analyzed. Sit with the ache long enough to hear what is teaching you about intimacy and detachment. All right. Freedom matters to you. Freedom matters to you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is up this evening. Here we go. You are seeing new cards. There's quite a few new cards here we're using this evening. This one is the Siberian one. I like this deck a lot. I just picked this one. up. I thought it was great for relationships. All of these decks, guys, you can get in the description box. Or all of these you can find on Amazon, except this one. The double print one is a very unique deck that is off print now. So if you find it, it's pretty pricey now on eBay. People are really selling it for a pretty penny. But the Siberian Way is a good deck. It's pretty pricey though, unless you can catch a deal on it on Amazon. Every once in a while there is. Where is everybody this evening? Maybe because I'm on a little bit earlier. Maybe that's what it is. I wanted to start a little bit earlier tonight. Pisces. Eating dinner. All right, Pisces is up. Spirit, if we can hone in on Pisces and the person on their mind. How is Pisces showing up in this connection? Here we go. No reversals. The World. Walking. All right. I mean, that's closure. Moving ahead. All right. Let's see what's going on here with this individual. Oh, strength. Leo energy. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's in between you. This person's feisty. What's between the two of you? I just felt it. Look at that. Bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lack of empathy. There's that feisty person. There they are. There's a yellow, like, hey, how about you talk about that feistiness of this individual who's a little bit arrogant, stubborn. You're unbothered by a person. You're minding your own business. This is Pisces who's going, I'm minding my own business. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow together. Because at one point you did flow together. And then this person here, even when you led, you trust this person. But then something here became controlling. All right. And this individual wanted to have everything their way. And I feel you had enough with it. So I do feel you walked away. This is for a Pisces who walked away from an individual. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Pisces, your current feelings here. The King of Swords. I love this King of Swords because he looks like he's holding a damn spatula when it's supposed to be a shovel. But here's the thing. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. How you view this individual is very detached, very controlling. They're all business. They're stubborn. I do feel like this person here can really, they're authentic. They're truthful. But sometimes the truth can hurt. And this person can be very demanding. There's also something here about the throne. It's almost like this individual has an ice throne where it's like, I don't know. I just heard Tony Stark. It's that kind of ego. All right. They think they're tough shit. All right. External representation here. Judgment. Ooh. This person here made some harsh judgment on you. And it wasn't just the spectacle around. I don't know. I feel like there was other people around here, other people who saw this, but it was enough for make you kind of go, no, I don't want anything to do with that. All right. Final decision here. Page, man, they scorned you. Do you see this butterfly? But do you see, it's almost like a butterfly that's being burned here, right? A bug's being burned, but it's not. It's just showing how the fire is in the spark. But I always think of that as burning a bug. This is how this individual treated you, all right? They were dissecting everything about you. And so this really triggered an inner child here, inner child wound. Some of you have children with this individual. Some of you were married to this person. All right, their energy towards you right now. The Hermit. You know, as much as they scold you and they forced you to walk away, I mean, some of you felt like you were exiled, like you had no choice to do this. This person does keep an eye on you. They keep a watchful eye on you. Virgo energy. Actions or avoidance here. The Fool. Interesting enough, the avoidance here, I feel like this person's trying to get a new start. I do feel like this person here is being very foolish. I almost feel like this person is trying to showcase another relationship to you, or just that they're happy or single without you, but it's all baloney. You know, this is a person here who's like, oh, it was so demanding. You know, it's much freer now. I can walk. I can do whatever I want. This is just a stage here. What's driving their motivation here towards this? Knight of Cups. Yeah, because they feel like there's plenty of fish in the sea, that they could see other opportunities. This is an offer here to come towards you. It's like you walked away from this. This person thinks that they are the whole shebang. That's just how it is, all right? They have a really big ego. So they don't have any problem scrutinizing you of how difficult you were too much. This is a person here who blamed you. And the thing is that this started off really strong. It really did. But there's something here about the flow, the pace changed. This individual here dropped their walls, dropped their mask, and the way that they did it was like, this is the way it's going to be done. All right. But this feels something that is just ruthless. Things to consider when it comes to this person. Page of Cups. Yeah. You know, some of you, the way that you took this relationship, you may have felt naive, or you may felt like you had rose-colored glasses, but the way you look at it now is like, ew. Ew. What was I thinking? How could I have been attracted to that? There was nothing that this individual here was other than all show. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So you now really reevaluate, take your time when it gets to dating new individuals. You look at offers completely different. Some of you just feel entirely scorned by how this person treated you, and I'm sorry if you feel that way. All right, so this is what message here Auntie has to say to you, Pisces. Okay, it says, you loved with your whole soul and ignored the moments where reality kept tapping you on the shoulder. That was hope. That's not foolishness. And that's what I feel like. I feel this energy of you being like, oh my God, I was such a fool. I fell for the biggest things with this individual and they fooled me. But Spirit's saying that was hope. It's not foolishness. Okay. This individual is a fool. Remember that. All right. This is still love that requires self-erasure, is not sacred. Grieve fully, then come back to yourself. Your empathy is a gift, not a debt you owe to anyone who asks. And I do feel that this person here puts a lot of blame on you. Sending you so much love here, Pisces. If this resonated with you, we're going to move on to Aries next. Aries is up. For those of you just jumping in, say hello. Let us know that you're here. We have a little bit of a slow start because I came on a little bit earlier. But apparently everybody's used to my 7 p.m. time, which is totally fine. I guess people were eating. But say hello. Don't forget we have a goal going on here. If we reach it, we may have an extra reading this evening. We get 5 donations. We may unlock this and you may become a sponsor for this evening. Aries is up. Here we go. Who's got Aries in their chart? Spirit, if we can hone in onto Aries and their person. Who is Aries showing up as? Here we go. Well, the Fool. Being optimistic when it comes to love. Open heart. Let's see. Curious. What's the energy of this person here, Aries? Watching you. Why is this person watching you from a distance? Like, I feel like this person's keeping an eye on you. What's between the two of you? This person's definitely watching you getting readings on you. If they're not intuitive, that's what they go in here. Ooh, rock bottom, jail, karma, legal trouble, life falling apart. So somebody here is at a rock bottom, but when you're at a rock bottom, there's only one way, and that's up, right? Snooping, felt that. Drive-by, tarot readings here. We have asking about you, stalking you on social media. So this individual, I mean, some of you, they may be locked up, but I feel like this person here is in an internal prison, okay? I feel like this person here is watching you be optimistic, have a new start, and being curious in life. I do not feel that you are connected with this person. This person you may have blocked, okay, or is just blocked from coming towards you with whatever they have done, okay? But they are definitely getting readings on you. All right, how you feel about this person? Reversals are now up. You feel like this person here was a time waster. You feel that this person here made you feel like you were stuck and waiting for them. They never showed up. You know, this is also indecisive energy of should I stay? Should I go? And that's the energy that this person made you feel confused, deep in your thoughts. You know, you wanted to walk away, you wanted to stay, you wanted to walk away, and then you wanted to stay. It was back and forth. Some of you had a lot of false starts with this individual or are continuing to do. All right. External representation here. Oh my gosh, there's a high priestess. I do believe that this is an individual who kept a lot of secrets from you. I feel that this person here may have looked as though that they were at peace, that everything was fine. Did they feed you bullshit? Because the representation here is I'm fine, I'm unbothered, I'm good, we're good, everything's okay, things are good. But there's something here this person kept really, really secret, like it kept really tight-nipped. All right. Hidden fear or desire that you feel with this person here. We have the Tower here reverse. You are easily influenced to turn back around when it comes to this person because at one time it does feel at peace and then other times it feels like complete chaos. But it's how this person harvests the situation. And this is looking like, oh my gosh, it's on fire. It's burning. I don't have anything left to give. How you feel is this was it. There's no turning around. There's no trying to get back here. This is not something that you can recover from. Some of you are in financial debt because of the situation. Others of you, the recovery is a mental status here. Okay. This person really put you through the ringer. All right. Let's see how they currently feel here. Their energy towards you. The Empress reverse, guilt. Right? Could have had children with this individual, Taurus or Libra energy. But here's the thing. This person didn't care. They didn't care about the family unit. They didn't care about this relationship. They didn't care about how things were going. This is a person here who lived a false kind of life. And they also have this energy here of holding on to an image. All right. This individual here has a tendency to be a people pleaser and wear a false image so that they do not get rejected. Actions or avoidance here when it comes to this individual. Hard to do actions when you don't feel good enough. Four of Cups. They just don't feel, you know, this person here does not only do they not feel good enough, they're not looking too good. They're not looking too hot. All right. Some of them are not feeling very mentally clear. They're very depressed, but this is them looking at an opportunity here of why did I do that? How could I have missed that? I had a huge opportunity in my hand and I just drank everything as though it was okay. I do feel like this person let their curiosity get the best of them. Okay. Some of them have one night stands. Driving motivation or block of this individual. Five of Cups of guilt. Shame. You know, this is a person here who doesn't even feel good enough to come towards you. It's like you deserve a new start. You deserve that. But this individual here doesn't feel like they have anything to offer you. And I'm not saying, you know, they didn't do bad things here for you, but they don't feel good enough. Advice for you when it comes to just you, okay? 6 of Wands. You've been through a lot, but you've been through the worst. You've seen things for what they are, but you also know that you can't carry this person through anymore. The 6 of Wands here is a card here of being seen, validated, but also conquering the worst case scenarios here. But the King of Swords here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, is utilizing your discernment, using your boundaries, utilizing your words, being detached emotionally, in a sense here of going, listen, I can't do that for you. So this is you still being open for communication, but it's with discernment. Okay. It's with boundaries now here. You've grown wiser because of this. All right. The message here from Auntie, what Auntie wants to say to you when it comes to this relationship, Aries. You acted strong because stopping felt unbearable. The truth is, heartbreak knocked the wind out of you more than you let on. You are allowed to pause. Power is not constant motion. Let yourself cool down, not to lose your fire, but to tend it properly. And I do feel like that's what you're doing. You're being more optimistic about your future and not, you know, bypassing this in any situation. But this is definitely someone here who's feeling it on their end. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aries. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club. And we're going to move on over to Taurus. Taurus is up. Taurus, my bulls. Let's do a couple shuffles here. All right, here we go. Taurus. My bulls, you are up. Spirit, what is going on for Taurus and their person? How is Taurus showing up in this connection? You look a little bit dissatisfied as this magician. Okay, maybe something isn't manifesting on how you anticipated, but there's something here about the cup of love. It's like, when are they going to show me that cup of love? All right. Some of you are being stubborn on your own cup of love, giving yourself love. All right, let's see what's going on with this individual. How are they showing up here? Oh, they're showing up as the Empress. Well, that's your energy. True colors. Okay. Interesting. They're showing up as you. I mean, you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, but this is also someone here who wears spots. All right. So let's see. Thinking of you, nostalgia, missing you, grieving you, fixated on you, manifesting a reunion. Oh boy. Care, recovery, safe to feel again, healing through love. You know, there's a spark here, but this person here was wearing those spots. So there's something here about receiving. If the energy is showcasing all 4 feminine energies, all 4 queens in one, this is telling me that this individual here has really done some work when it comes to the feminine wound. Okay. Receiving, open heart, support. But if this is a masculine on that side doing that, it's them kind of embellishing the things of you, maybe that they missed from you, maybe that they see that they neglected to you. All right. But on your side is the magician energy, which is more the masculine energy, subconscious. And there's something here about, well, damn, where's my love? Why am I doing all of the hard work? Why am I rolling up my sleeves? Right. But this person here is working on the heart space here too. All right. How you currently feel. How does Taurus currently feel when it comes to this individual? Oh my God, they left you waiting. It's like, are we doing something about this? What's happening? I mean, this is something here where you're stuck on this individual. Taurus, this Taurus is still stuck on this individual. They are. All right, let's see. External representation. I think you're annoyed that you still love this person. You are annoyed because you could see something out of that. Now we have Leo energy. You were happy with this person. This is a person here who lit you up. But in their absence, it's like you can't create new memories. You can't create an evolution of where this relationship's going. It's like it's missing. All right. This person here, there's sometimes you have good news that you want to celebrate with them and you can't even talk to them because they're not there. So there's this energy here of missing out. It's like, damn, they're missing out. They're missing out on the things that I'm achieving. All right. Hidden fear or desire. Two of Cups. But what if they do? What if they miss me as much as I miss them? What if they're doing the same thing that I'm doing? So you two are marrying one another. All right. So there's a reflection here of worth, of good times. So you are also nostalgic when it comes to this person. You are thinking of this person. All right. Their energy towards this connection. They can't get over you either. They can't get over you either. This is someone here who feels like, why did we part ways? Why did we not try to work it out? And there's something here about others seeing this. Okay. Whether it's family members, whether it's friends, there was others who were witnessing this, seeing it as over. Actions here or avoidance. We have the Fool. This person feels so foolish. This person here is looking back at some kind of argument, some kind of fight that you had and says, really? We broke up because of that? That was it? That was the final thing that broke us up? All right. This individual here feels like they're seeing the inner child wound now. They're seeing the insecurities. Some of you, they're seeing your perspective, your point of view, even your insecurities. If you two are marrying one another, it's like being able to see those perceptions, to see it that it's real. Driving motivation here or block. What's next here with this person? We have the 7 of Wands here reverse. This person here is not resisting this anymore. Yeah. Do they feel like they shot themselves in the foot? Yeah. Back up. All right. But this is an individual here who's dropping the walls. I do think that this person you will be hearing from, but there's something here in the spark of like, will Taurus still be interested? All right. Let's see what Vice Spirit has for you. Gosh, there's a change in this. Scorpio energy. All right. This is a transformation. When there's an ending, there's also you can't make this up. When there's an ending, there is a beginning. This is a reunion, and they don't happen a lot here in Harmonia. So some of you will claim this. Others of you, check out your other placements. But this is someone here who is changing this for a reunion. So it's two people here being able to put their egos to the side and restart. And there's that baby here, energy that I feel. Okay, there's that baby, right? Whether it is starting a family together or whether that is creating something here, could be blended families. But this is something here that over time, I do feel that this person is they're dropping their walls now. So be prepared. This person is thinking about you, but now this is a part here of the spots. Is Taurus here ready to receive? Is Taurus ready to receive? Taurus, Auntie wants to say to you, you move slowly because you value what lasts. This is not resistance. This is discernment. If the spark feels calm rather than performative, trust that signal. Desire that grows steadily often outlives desire that burns too fast. Holy moly. I almost feel like whatever this is, Taurus, with this cup, this isn't just like you hold really tightly, with the magician energy. You have to really put it out there and just do it for the love of it, unconditional love. But this is you kind of like, oh my God, how long is this going to take? And Spirit saying, no, man, it's going to take as long as it needs to be for it to be the right moment to savor, to be. All right. Enjoy your life. Be happy with your life now. Love it. Fill it up. Open to receive. Watch how things shift. Watch how things change. All right. That's what I got here for you, Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Taurus, don't forget, you always got more messages on the other side. And yours was just released on the Harmonia Friends Club Vault. Would love to see you there. But if not, this is where we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini is up. Welcome, Luring Moon. You would give 1,000 likes. Claim it. Claim it. Doesn't happen often. Doesn't happen often. Well, there's everybody. So, guys, I started a little early. And apparently that was a bad idea. You guys are used to seeing me on at 7 p.m. And I decided to start a little bit early at 6:30 p.m. and that tanked. We won't be doing that again. We'll be back to 7 p.m. next week. I promise you. But if you missed your sign, make sure you guys are scrolling back here and checking out the replay. Don't forget that we have a target going on here. So if you want that collective bonus, we got to get 5 donations up. Okay. So it's still open. It's still open. So go ahead, hit that target, put a donation in, and we will start unlocking it for this evening. We're going to move on to Gemini. Welcome back, Sumayer. Hello, Brenda. Did I miss anybody else? Let me scroll back up. Cora Bell's here. Hello. All right. Gems. Gemini. Who's got Gemini in their chart? I feel better. The numbers are back. I was like, dang, people really disappeared on me. What's going on? All right, let's hone in onto Gemini's energy here and their individual on their mind here. Gemini, how are you showing up? Oh gosh, deader than dead. Oh, scorned. Scorpio energy. There's no revival right now in you. What's going on with this person? Oh God, there's no revival in this. Holy. We go from one amazing love story to then this. Okay, let's see what's in between the two of you. They're showing up as the Wheel of Fortune broken. What did you run into this wheel? I almost feel like you did. There's the wheel like hanging out there. It's a pentacle. And I'm not making the laughing matter, but I feel like there's just something here. It's like this has to be torn apart. The truth hurt on this one. There's the sword. The truth hurt on this one. Dating, new love, having fun, back on the market. Oh boy. Make it rain. All right, so here's the thing. Some of you, not all of you, this individual here did not tell you that they put themselves back out there. All right. It says blessings here, make it rain, entrepreneurship, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, windfall or promotion. Some of you were married to this individual and yeah, the blessings come in getting paid out on this. Okay. But did this person get caught? I feel like this person got caught in a really big way. Just plainly over. How you currently feel about this person? Reversals are now up. It will affect those cards here. Ooh, who's laughing now? All right. Once this truth came out for this Gemini, you had all the ammo that you could need on this individual. All the ammo. External representation here. Some of you, it was a lawyer. Okay. 4 cups. All right. This is an individual here who went around, whether they dated another individual, one specific person, or more. I do feel like there was more individuals. Some of you found a dating profile on this individual and you were married to them, which sucks. I'm sorry if you went through that. Others of you, it's just like, how could you get over that so soon? You know, all of a sudden they ended something really quickly with you and they just moved on. Hidden fear, desire here. 5 of swords here, reverse. This person's going to take no responsibility. You know, they would have kept doing this until they got caught. And there's something here about how this person got sloppy. And it's like, well, did you want to get caught? Because I feel like that's what Gemini may have said to this individual. Did you want to get caught? Because everything here is enough for me to say it's over. It's done. Their energy towards this connection. Gosh, the devil here reversed. You know, this person here, Capricorn energy, has their vices. But the reason that they got caught was they couldn't wear the mask anymore. And they wore a mask with you. And this is a person here who was like, how far could I go? How far could I go? They got sloppy. You know, this almost feels like a true crime kind of episode where a person just starts getting egotistical, sloppy about it, and not caring about hurting another individual. They're so numb with their addictions, whether it is drugs, whether it is sex, whether it is escapism. This is an individual here who cares more about the materialistic stuff. All right. But blew it. And how they're blowing it right now is a lot of you are making the windfall because of it. And some of you, if you're questioning it, it's happening. The King of Wands, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person thinks that they are top shit. They do. All right. This is an individual here who feels like they have enough, they make enough, and you know, it is what it is, but they would throw it all away. Some of you, this person's career is on the line right now. If there's vices here that they're getting over. Driving motivation here or block. What's next here for you? Knight of Wands here. You know, this person's going to continue to keep doing what they're doing. It's like they're wearing all the red flags, but they're just going to see how far they can go because it can't get any worse than this, that you've already caught this individual. So this is a person here who's like, no, this is who I truly am and I'm okay with it. And I'm going to keep doing this. All right. And they can try to buy the most prettiest things out there, but it's not going to replace you. It's not. Advice when it comes to you, Gemini. 5 of Pentacles here. Well, this is a card here of rejection, of loss, some financial loss, recovery. But here's the thing. This is what this person here is going to have to deal with. You have the King of Wands twice, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is what this individual here has to deal with on their end, okay? Especially if you had assets with this person. All right, this is an individual here who knows that they have to pay up or it will catch up to them. All right, the message here from Auntie, Gemini. You tried to talk your way through the pain, to understand it from every angle. Some losses do not need solving. They need space. Let yourself be quiet long enough to feel what words have been circling. You do not need to explain your grief, for it is valid. It is valid. All right. This person did you dirty, and I'm sorry that happened to you. All right. So that's what I got here for Gemini. If this resonates, go ahead and like. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club. And your message, you know, I didn't get to release it yet today, but I will be releasing it. If it's not going to happen tonight, because it's getting late, I'll do it tomorrow morning. It's done. I just need to upload it. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Lauren. That's horrible. I'm sorry that happened to you, Brenda. Man, there are really crappy people out there. Not everybody is good. Cancer. Who's got Cancer in the chart? We got Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. So we got 6 more. We're halfway there, guys. We're at the halfway mark and we don't have donations yet. So it looks like we're only getting one bonus collective so far. All right. Unless we can change that around. But that's where we're at. Cancer is up. Hey, Spack, welcome back. Spirit, what's going on with Cancer's energy? How is Cancer showing up in this connection? We have the World, which is a lovely card here. This is all about a rebirth, in a sense, a reward. It's the last major card, so that's always a good card. Completion. Let's see how this person is feeling here. Oh, we have Temperance energy. Could you be dealing with a Sagittarius? This person's definitely daydreaming about you. What's going on in this connection? With Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. Cold shoulder, breakup, distance, ignoring, keeping busy. You're in your own circle. You're trying to create closure. Heart repair, healing, love wins, building trust. Interesting. Is this a reconciliation? Is this something here about a rekindling? Because whatever this repair is, there was ignoring, there was space, but I also feel massive distance between the two of you. But there's something here about the ripple effects, ripple of time. This person here may have, I don't know, with the Cups emotions here, did not take this relationship serious, but there's one standing here. So there's something here about repairing this. All right. There's 2 cups right there. All right. Let's see what's going on. How you currently feel about this person. Reversals are now up. Nervous. There's something you're nervous about when it comes to this person. Cold. Is this person giving you the cold shoulder now? Yeah, Queen of Wands here, reverse. So what's happening is there's that fire energy. This person, when they have a spark with you, it's there. It's like you're this person's muse. And then all of a sudden they kind of turn off. And so this is for a Cancer here who's like, whoa, I thought we were back on, or I thought things were going well. And now all of a sudden your focus is somewhere else. Where are you? What's going on? All right. But this is an individual here who's definitely focusing on their happiness. They are. Okay. Look at that. They're focusing on their happiness, daydreaming. Okay. I don't think this person even realizes the cup is pushed over. Hidden fear or desire when it comes to this individual. 6 of Swords, that this is going to be a repeat. That this person's just going to fly right on out of your life. There's something about this person here who's pulled back their energy towards you, has created some distance, has created some space. Traveling. All these cards are here about traveling. All right. Their energy towards this connection. What is their true energy towards this connection? 6 of Cups, daydreaming about you. This is a person here who, they have really good memories. They do get lost in fantasy, though, about how this connection can be. I don't know if you two, you're definitely soulmates, but it feels like you guys have been through this more than one time. And some of you, it's more than one lifetime. That's why it feels so strong with this individual, right? More for those of you who believe in reincarnation. Actions and avoidance of this individual. To still choose this, to still be fully in it, invest it. This is a person here who, once they capture it, they get lost in nostalgia, the moment of it, and the days of memory, and like, remember back then, like, oh God, it feels like kids again. But then all of a sudden they don't want to create something new. And your energy is like, yeah, those are great energies, but like, what about some of the stuff we can do now? Can you choose me now? I've changed. I transformed, So there's this person here knows that. That's Gemini's energy here about you. Driving, motivation, or block when it comes to this person and this connection. 10 of Cups. Interesting enough, it has to do with family. Family dynamic. Some of you children. Some of you, the reason this person is pulling back is because this is a blended family. All right. They have other obligations that they're dealing with. But others of you, this could be a family dynamic here that keeps this person stuck. You know, maybe they care more about what others think about this connection than it should be just like who you love is who you love. But family is very significant to this individual. And maybe it's something here about other people's opinions that matter to this person. But how they view you and how they want to see you is to sit at the table with them. But what else are they doing? Are they cleaning up the dishes? Are they helping you prepare? There's something here about just showing up, you know? So this individual is not making huge moves. It's just enjoying your company. Advice here for you. 4 swords. Man, there's a separation coming up. I think it's less contact or less, some of you less date nights. There's something here about being quiet or going quiet on this individual. Look at this. It's the same repetitive pattern again. It just simply is. All right. This individual may be dealing with a past situation or children also that is affecting this connection. And there's just something here about the space that does not make you feel good as either, but you still love this person. You still have, you know, desire for them. All right, Cancer. The message here from Auntie here says, you are cautious because you know what it costs to invest. That is wisdom, not fear. Still, do not confuse emotional discipline with emotional denial. If the spark feels grounded rather than chaotic, let it breathe. You are allowed to want something simply because it feels good, not because it is practical. So this is not encouraging you to wait. It's whatever feels good to you. And some of you are really fighting some anxiety here because you're left alone a lot. This individual here easily gets, you know, turned around when it comes to other situations. But there's definitely love here. But this person here needs to start focusing on this cup here a little bit, okay? This relationship. They have ripple effects of the past, wanting to change something from the past. Maybe this person's trying to change themselves in the sense, trying to live an old version of you, all right? That's what I got here for you, Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo next. Where my lion's at. Oh, you really like the new decks? Check them out. They're in the description box. These decks were purchased from the donation money that you guys give. So yes, I do put it towards new cards. Leo is up. I think Leo is up. Well, let me make sure I have the right. Here it goes. Leo. Let me create some room here. All right, Leo, here we go. My lions and lionesses. Spirit, if we can hone in on Leo's energy first. How are they showing up? No reversals. Virgo energy. You're soul searching. Evaluating. Okay. Keeping to yourself. This person, Leo. Dang. What are they doing? Hiding from you? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Does this person owe you an apology? Is this person here hesitant to give you an offer or an opportunity here? There's fear here. This person looks a little bit scared. Let's see what's in between the two of you. Oh, envy. Black magic, jealous of you, holding a grudge, mad, you're gone. Pulled your energy back. This person may have worth issues. Intimacy, passion, coming together, magnetic pole, missing you. Well, Leos do have that magnetic pole, don't they? There is some jealousy here with this individual, but I think it's like, why did you pull back? This person here is very disappointed, but they also don't feel like they have enough to offer you. Okay. And there's something here about your reflection. Let's see what's going on. Current feelings, reversals are now up. How do you feel about this individual? I mean, it's Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Very loving. They could be a foodie. Your person could be a foodie. May not be a chef, but it's an individual here who intuitively puts the right spice in here. Okay. So there's some spicy memories with this individual. It really is. But there's a lot of love here when it comes to this person. This person, you see them as quiet, maybe an avoidant. External representation. Oh, there's that Knight of Pentacles. I like how the Pentacles is a pizza. The Knight of Pentacles and pizza doesn't seem slow to me. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest of them can be. You know, it's the longevity of this. Like, there's something about the spiciness, the love, the intimacy. That part is great. The two of you, bang, that's great. When it comes to stability, accountability, some of you money, this person struggles with that. Some of you, you're dealing with a spender. Some of you are dealing with a person here who, you know, is trying to keep up with the Joneses and has a hard time doing so. But this is also something here where it's the long run. You know, some of you are like, this is a person here who could be career driven. Hidden fear or desire. Eight of Swords. The interesting part is the insecurities don't come what you have to give to this individual. It's how this person feels they have to show up to you. And some of you are like, just drop the wall. Why are you self-sabotaging this? All right. There's freedom here. And there's something here where you're realizing that you're not helping this person, you know, by constantly soothing them or, I don't know, enabling them, but they have a jealousy thing and there's a competition thing here. Maybe you make more than this individual. Maybe you get a little bit more attention. Okay. This person could be an introvert. You could be an extrovert, but whatever it is, there's this thing that they see that you were successful at and they haven't been able to do it on their side. So they just have some worth issues. Their energy towards this connection here, Leo. And the Nine of Swords here, reverse. God, this person here, like, not only do they self-sabotage, they don't feel worthy enough. They don't feel good enough. They always feel like they say the wrong thing. This person isolates themselves. This person puts themselves in the corner. It's like nobody puts baby in the corner. And then this is baby saying, no, I'm in the corner. No, I'll put myself there. Actions and avoidance. Temperance. So here's the thing. This person is working on themselves. This person here, you know, with this temperance energy, Sagittarius, is starting to take some accountability. I also feel like this person is getting some help, some assistance, however that may be. Maybe it's from mutual friends. Maybe it's through family. Maybe it's through a mentor. Who knows? But this is an individual here who knows what's getting in the way is their insecurities, who knows that why this relationship can't evolve into something more is because they don't feel good enough. Driving motivation or block of this individual, Leo. God, the Page of Cups. They want to give it one shot, but they also have something they feel they need to prove. Okay. Like, look what I can do. Look what I can offer. That's a big fish. Okay. But this individual, I do feel is wanting to open up to you, wanting to discuss with you, wanting to communicate. They're nervous. This person is very, very nervous, but there's love here. All right. There is. All right, the advice here from Spirit with dealing with this person, because you've stepped back. Their jealousy got too much. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, do you see how this person holds on too tight? What do you got, a 5-stage clear? Yeah. There's sometimes where you are looking at opportunities here where it's like, do I hold on to this or do I see what else is out there? But this is also about what's holding and planting your foundation, worrying about your successes, not worrying, not letting somebody hold you back. And I think that's what you're realizing, that you hold back a lot for this individual so that you don't look that much. And you shouldn't have to hold yourself back for who you are, right? There's something here about not doing that, looking forward, especially when it comes to your future, your desires here, your work ethics here. There's something here that's really about to blossom for you. All right. But there is still a spark here, and there is a potential here to have a grounded start. But the actions here have to be with an individual who's willing to go in with that, Leo. All right. You feel alive when affection flows freely. Watch how they show up when the spotlight is not on them. A spark that celebrates you without oh my God. A spark that celebrates you without needing to compete for attention is one that can grow with you. That's the thing. This person here is trying to get attention here with you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Leo. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. Man, that auntie message just went entirely with that MV card. You can feel it. We got Virgo up. Virgo in the house. We're getting closer and closer, guys, towards the end. We're already halfway through. So if you are here watching live, let me know that you're here. Most of you are probably on the replay. But don't forget, there's still the possibility here to put a donation in to unlock that bonus live. We just need 5. All right, Virgo. Gotta get a sip of water here. My voice is getting raspy. Virgo, let's see what's going on here with your energy and this person. Spirit, if we can hone in onto Virgo. How are they showing up? No reversals. Here we go. Oh, the star, Aquarius energy. Va-va-boom. Well, this is usually a card here of healing. This is usually a card here of, some people see this as a gift card, but to me, it's a healing card. It's being very vulnerable. It's being very balanced as well. All right. But it's also being seen in a whole different light. Their energy here towards you. Oh, somebody here doesn't like that you're just, out there basking in the moonlight, having a good night. Right? This individual's like, put some clothes on, Virgo. Let's not get too crazy. I think this person's pretty protective over you. We have Aries energy. All right. This person here is standing up. There's something here about how you're being seen. You're having a glow up of some sort. You just simply are. This Virgo's having a glow up. Childish, immaturity, insecurity, verbal conflicts. There we have the victim mentality. And so for a grown-ass man or a gal, this individual is being very childish, okay? A little bit arrogant here. I got to be careful with this card, so I'm just going to cover it until we get more cards in there. What else do we have here? Fighting, trust issues, one-sided, detached, poor communication. Man, this person here is annoyed. They do have some insecurity. This is also a very jealous kind of reading, similar to Leo's energy. But here's the thing. You're having a glow up. Things have fallen and you're okay with it. All right. All right. Feelings. Reversals are now up. You're happy. You know, you feel like you got a new start. Some of you are feeling that you got that nice little glow about yourself. Some of you are feeling that weight over there. You're not thinking nearly as much as this individual or this relationship. I would say this Virgo's over this relationship. All right. You're just being happy. You're presently just focusing on that energy. All right. External representation when it comes to this person. 4 wands. Look at me. This is Virgo going, I'm happy without you. Now here's the thing. Some of you already are in another relationship. Others of you, the best thing you got out were the kids. Okay. If it was a long-term relationship. Some of you, this is your friends, you know, there's a bunch of girls here. So it could be like, you know, girls going out, having a good time. No dudes there. Okay. This is just, I'm happy. I'm having a good time. Hidden fear or desire when it comes to this individual. I don't really feel like there is any more hidden fear or desire. Knight of Swords. Here's the thing. You already know that whenever this person says they're not going to be happy. The hidden feeling here is, are they going to say something? Is this going to be a person here who's going to try to piss on my parade for having a good time? You know, they are arrogant. They're annoyed. They're watching the hell out of you. They are. They seemed a little bit ticked off. Okay. This person also has this raven here that it feels like a bad omen has hit them. Their energy towards you currently. Oh my God. The Emperor reversed. God, they're just spying on you, watching you, very egotistical. How could Virgo move on without me? Look at that red suit, right? Are they serious? Did they really just post that they're happy? Like, there's this person just spying on you. They're just flat out spying on you. Very arrogant. Actions or avoidance here when it comes to this person. 6 of Swords here, reverse. Well, here's what's the funny part is this person's flying around, but they're so more invested about how you're moving on that now they're stuck in the past. How could Virgo move on? How did they do it? So now this person can't move on. Why? Because they're spending so much time investment here. Virgo's looking good. This is just a flat out competition at this point. Driving motivation or block when it comes to this individual here. Knight of Pentacles. You know, they may say, I'm better off on my own. I don't need anybody. I don't need Virgo. Oh, no, I'm happy being on their own. But they're lonely as F. This person here, and if they do have a relationship, it's all fake. The sunglasses here, they're not basking in it. This is the driving motivation or block, okay, is their independence. They had to prove so importantly that they were the stable one. They had the capacity here to have a bigger heart. They were relaxed. They were okay in this. And this is the energy of a person here who's got the shades on, all right? They're just watching. They're stalking, all right? And they're like, oh, yeah, no, I'm happy here. I'm just going to sit here and pretend I'm happy. But they're not doing anything. They're not really enjoying that happiness. Not really. Advice here for you. Justice. Let karma play it out. Libra energy. Okay. It's fair now. This taught you to wise up. You already paid the consequences when it came to this individual. Yeah, you did. Others of you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this is what you're going towards. All right. Someone here who does love you. Someone here who is very sincere for you. All right. Some of you already in this relationship. Some of you married this person. But this is also this energy here of having an individual here who's very intuitive, who's a good listener, who has a really big heart. Totally different than what this individual is. You know, this person's actually invested on you. This person actually sees you. They know when they see a naked person that they look good. Okay. They're not going here and being all huffy and puffy about it. All right. They're like, yeah, that's my person. This would be a person here who would gloat about the relationship. Like, that's my gal or that's my guy. Aren't they great? Like, just look at them. Look at them shining. That's the kind of relationship you're going towards. All right. Not this individual here who's jealous and pouty about it. All right. Virgo, your heartbreak here. You replayed every detail, searching for what you could have done differently. That habit is about control and not truth. Congratulations. Some endings are not fixable. Release the belief that love fails because you missed something. Rest your mind. Enjoy your happiness. Your heart needs compassion. Your heart needs compassion, not correction. You still have a really big heart. All right. That's what I got here for you, Virgo. If this resonated, or if you want to claim it, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club. We're going to move on to Libra. Libra. Auntie is on fire. Auntie randomizes my channeled messages. So it's actually a reflection of me, just so you know. And then I say randomize it based on like if it's a heartbreak or a spark, and then they just kind of go with the flow of the story. But it's randomized, so it's pretty cool how it picks it. I say pick the right sign for what you think it would go towards. So it looks at the traits of the zodiac signs and then it chooses it. It's pretty neat. But that's how I do it. Libra is up. Libra is up. So we got a lot of people watching, but we're getting to the tail end here. So we have Libra, Scorpio, and then we have Sagittarius, and then we have one bonus. So we're not getting a second bonus unless we can get that target. So if we hit that target, we'll get that extra bonus. We just need 5 targets to get hit, and then we'll reach the goal. And it doesn't have to be a specific amount. Please keep that in mind. And then you become a sponsor. But we're going to move on to Libra next. We'll keep it open till about Scorpio. Have a good night, Brenda. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Who's got Libra in their chart? Where my Libras at? Man, here we go. Libra. Spirit, if we can hone in onto Libra and their person. Libra, how are you showing up? Here we go. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I love the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she may seem like she's boring, but she's very nurturing. She's caring. She is a provider. She does everything, but she knows her worth and she doesn't overgive. Now, sometimes she can have a tendency to do it, but when she overgives, she really overgives, you know, even sometimes with money. But there's something here about taking accountability, taking stock, Libra. All right. Who are they? Oh, God. Oh, no. The Fool. But this Fool's all wet. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I feel like this person's crying. I don't know if you know this, but I feel like this person here is deep in emotions. They're deep in emotions, a glass cage of emotions here. Except instead of Baxter going over like Anchorman with a dog, it's this person. All right, what's going on here between the two of you? Feeling it again. Real connection, affection, sparks flying. Ooh. If they're in the fields now. Infatuation, in denial, obsessed, attraction, the spell work here. Can't live without living without you. This person here is infatuated with you, but they're deep in emotions here. They feel like it's too late. Libra, this person feels like it's too late. Now here's interesting. It's like they have this feeling you're watching them, okay? Almost like you represent the cat. Like, hey, look at you down there. All right, let's see how you currently feel about this person. How does Libra currently feel about this person? Ooh, the World. You know, this is you saying, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I had to create closure. And if it's going to have a spark, there's a spark that's still here, but you're not stopping living your life. I mean, the World card here is an ending, but it's a beginning. And this is like, there's the ability here to grow, but how you feel about this person is that they would have to make the distance. Some of you are at a distance. The World card can also be long distance. 4 Wands here reversed. And I feel that this feels like this individual for you did not take this relationship serious. All right. This is a person here who's non-committal, maybe kept their options open. Maybe they were in a relationship already for some of you. All right. So that could have been the issue too, or stuck on someone in the past. But this is something here where you see it for what it is. It's like, it just, they weren't ready. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the donation. Guys, we are 4 now away. 4 away to unlock it. That is our first donation tonight. I know I'm on a new time, but please keep that in mind. All right. We have the hidden desire here. The Tower. Dang. The Tower. Your fear is that this person is going to show up too late, because a part of you could see something really amazing happen, but the harvest here feels like, well, how could you come here now while already in something? It's going to be too late. That's your fear. Your hidden desire here is, if this person does come back, maybe it's also to get some feeling of, some of you, and this is not gonna be for all of you. Some of you have this desire that this person does come groveling back, show up the door so you can go, I told you so, and shut it. You're done with it. But a lot of you fear that this person's going to be too late. You can't wait forever. Their energy towards this connection currently. God, the Wheel of Fortune here reversed. They feel stuck. Not only do they feel stuck on you, they're stuck in a cycle. All right. Some of you, they're stuck in a karmic cycle. They're like, I don't know how to get out of this relationship to be with you. Others of you, it's like, I don't know how to get out of this after I didn't take you serious. All right. But this merry-go-round is an individual here who is afraid to get out of a pattern. How they feel this is that they're in a karmic cycle. How they see you did is you broke free from them. So currently they feel you've already moved on. Some of you have. Actions or avoidance. The 8 of Pentacles here reverse. They're trying everything to forget about you, but it's not working. This is disrupting their work. This is disrupting their hobbies, things that they love to do. This is also, they're obsessively, thank you, Elizabeth. Again, we are 3 away. Obsessively trying to keep the cycle going. So this could be an individual here who does not feel good enough. This could be a person here who's more safe with memories, with infatuation, than they are with trying to correct something. This person is also very afraid, guys, to repeat the pattern again. They don't know if it's going to be able to get better here with you. They don't. Driving, motivation, or block. Is this person here going to get motivated to do it? This is a toss-up. Ace of Wands here, reverse. No. They're scared. They're afraid to repeat something. This person here is very nervous to repeat the same pattern. They miss you. They saw the connection for what it is. They're deeply in the emotions. Some of you, you sent this person spiraling. They are in the dark night of the souls, right? But others of you, it's non-committal energy here where they just go in surface relationships. Nothing is filling this person's spark. They've lost desire here. Some of them are more focused on career. Like they're just very career driven, money driven, some of them. But whatever this money driven is, it's not really love. You know, it's just heartbreak. I feel like this person is experiencing that, okay? Trying to avoid that. Advice here for you. You know, I love that you got the artist card. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, thank you so much. She just cleared and swiped this out. Elizabeth is our sponsor for this evening. Bang, we did it. Thank you, Elizabeth. The artist here, Libra, this is your energy. All right, this is a particular card for this deck. This creation is not to stop believing on what you can create for yourself. If this individual here is meant to be, they will be in your life. If they're not, they won't. But it's to accept a situation for what it is. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop dreaming about your future, what's ahead, because there are beautiful things ahead for you. And some of you, this is about your desires, your passions, your hobby. But look at this. You got the King of Wands here. Spirit is saying, paint the picture, and the person who wants to be in that picture will show up with confidence, with inspiration, with a go-getter attitude. So different from the Ace of Wands here that's reversed. And I'm not going to promise you it's this individual. Some of you, it's going to be another person entirely. But this person does have a spark. It's just they don't have it in them to see. It's to them it's work, and so they have to go through that. Libra, you tried to keep the peace even when your needs were not met. The loss hurts because you compromised yourself too often. Harmony should not cost you your voice. Reclaim it gently. You are allowed to choose yourself without guilt. You feel drawn when connection feels mutual and respectful. Watch whether the spark includes emotional follow-through. Attraction without effort will exhaust you. Attraction without effort will exhaust you. So don't do it again, right? That's what I got here for you, Libra. All right. Take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. And if that resonated for you, make sure you guys like. And don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club. And we reached our goal. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for helping us all out here. We reached it. So you guys are getting 2 bonuses. So you're welcome. And that's because of Elizabeth. Goal is reached. Bang. We did it. Ooh, it was getting a little close there, guys. I was like, are they not going to get the collective bonus on the love readings? They usually love the bonus. But I also feel like I started too early. So a lot of that was on me because I started a half hour early. I won't do that again, guys. I'm sorry. You guys are all used to coming out here at 7 p.m. And someone asked what time 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I usually set these up ahead. And so they are set up always ahead, a couple of days in advance. So you can always go to my homepage to see when the next scheduled live is. Scorpio. You didn't think we'd make it. Elizabeth's like, no, we're going to make it. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. You know, sometimes we don't make it, and it's okay. It is what it is. I'm just usually shocked because the love readings are what people want more than anything. So it doesn't happen to love readings. I'm like, dang, something's off. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Let's hone in onto your energy, spirit here. What's going on for Scorpio? How are they showing up? No reversals. Oh, you're in the self-love journey here. I almost said journal. Maybe you're journaling. Taking a sip here. Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups here is sitting backwards, enjoying, not really paying attention which direction's going on, letting the horse lead. We have the King of Pentacles energy here. I feel like this person is stubborn. I feel like this was another reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is a person here who's a very well, I mean, they're all business, but I also feel this energy here of nose to the grind. They care all about work right now. All right, let's see what's going on. Maybe they see this as all work. Hurting, crying, depressed, pain, sorrow, feeling rejected. Oh, man. Are you in your cups? Oh, this just came out. Sick and tired, over it, moving on, decision made, repetitive cycle. God, this person hurt you. I think this person is acting as though that they're unbothered, you know? But also you are sick of looking at them, sick of getting readings about them. You're just like, do they care? You're like, I can't believe that, like, I guess I was wrong. I guess my intuition was wrong. I don't think your intuition is wrong. I think this person did care a lot. I think this person here is hiding it. But we'll see. Current feelings for you when it comes to this person, that this person here didn't put effort, that this individual here was all about love bombing. Hey, look what I can do. And all of a sudden they did a disappearing act on you. And it's like, well, are you going to continue to do that? No, I'm too tired. I got something else to do. You know, this is a person here who doesn't keep their effort the same. External representation of how you view this person right now. 6 of Swords. Well, that was quick. Why does this feel like a quick relationship? Quick exit? All hot and bothered here, and then all of a sudden this person just goes away. I got plans. I'm moving on. Hidden fear or desire when it comes to this individual. The 3 of Wands here, reverse. That they'll actually come back. Circle around again. Some of you don't feel like you'll be strong enough to resist this individual. Some of you. It's like, will I go fall back for this person's charm again? Are they going to tell me that they're in it this time? Am I going to really see a different change? Is this person really going to all of a sudden go the distance? Is this fake? You're always going to question if this person is full of crap. That's the part. Now they have to earn it, which sucks because I don't think you believe this individual anymore. Okay, let's see what their current energy is. Their energy towards you, Scorpio. Well, and they are moving. Mush, mush, mush. Is this towards you, though? Let's see what their actions and avoidance are. Are they going towards you or are they running away? Because you're seeing them going away. Page of Pentacles. When in Rome. Okay. This individual here is trying to test the waters. Some of you, this is a work relationship they're going towards, right? Others of you, it's just work. Okay. They are acting unbothered. This is the further this person's running. I mean, simply they're just a runner. They're an opportunist. They're looking at things that they can conquer, and then they're looking at things they can destroy. Driving motivation or block towards you. Some of you are not going to want to hear this. The driving motivation is this individual here is turning the cups. So they've taken opportunities here of conquering. There was something here where it's like, had that been there, done that, let's see what it is. But here's the thing, whatever they're tasting, whatever they're talking to, loving on, okay, it's not as sweet as Scorpio. So this person here, their motivation is eventually going to come back around, but it's an opportunity here where it's like, well, I went through all of the bowls or the cups and it just wasn't here, but I'm back here to try it again. But here's the thing, this person here doesn't really, like, they're not looking at this from a love perspective. It's all their needs. It's all like a selfish energy, right? So be wary. Advice for you. Right now, they are putting their time and efforts somewhere else. And then they'll come back around and see if you want to taste it. But here's the thing. You might be tasting something else entirely, you know? You might be in a new relationship down the road. Advice for you, Scorpio. Gosh, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Wands. You're 100% right. This person here is a player, is a person who fantasizes, is a person here who romanticizes, is a person here who's going to come here with huge opportunities here of love, of giving it the big love bomb for you. But Spirit is saying, this person's efforts the next time around are going to be even stronger. So, do you have the ability here to keep your back and still give yourself love, or are you going to fall for it again? Some of you may, some of you may not. The message here from Auntie Scorpio is you love intensely and trust deeply. That vulnerability is not a mistake. The pain lingers because betrayal shakes your sense of safety. Do not harden yourself in response. Let the grief pass through without turning into armor. You sense deep intimacy. Ask whether the intensity feels grounded or it's something that is destabilizing you. Okay. True intimacy does not demand control or secrecy. So there's something here about this person here, love bombing the hell out of you. All right. That's what I got here. Sending you love. That's what I got. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. Sagittarius. Thank you. I appreciate that, Savage. You're highly intuitive too, if the message came across, because you are part of that intuition. All right. So we are in the final sign. Okay. We are. But that doesn't mean we're at the final reading, but it does mean we're closer to the collective bonus. I'm going to do it. I ask for those of you who are on, live, go ahead and comment bonus. All right. Make sure that you are setting your notifications, double tap the notifications to receive them all, because I do go live often towards the week, mostly on the weekends, so that you guys get your notifications when I go live again. I always book ahead of times, and make sure you are liking, but comment bonus if you want your energy to be infused with the collective bonus, because when we roll these dice, the different zodiac dice, we're going to see what is rolling for you. Oh, look, the dice really go with my chrome sapphire nails. I'm really digging that. I just got them done this evening. Saggy is up. We got the bonus train. A lot of people are watching the replay right now. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Sagittarius. Hey, Isis. Welcome to fly on in here last minute. Just in time for the bonus. Star's like, no way. I did all of the work. I get to do the dice tonight, Isis. Back off. Yes. Big thank you to Elizabeth for unlocking the extra bonus, because I was getting a little nervous. I had jumped on a little earlier. It's all right, Isis. You're good. I jumped on at 6:30, which is a half hour earlier. Dead as can be. I was like, maybe I need to keep this at 7 p.m. I'm thinking, people will be on earlier. No, everyone's still eating. Everyone showed up at 7 p.m. So that was on me. Learning curves. Won't do that again. People are used to me being on later. Just is what it is. All right. Sagittarius. Here we go. Spirit, what is going on between Sagittarius and their person? How is Sagittarius showing up? Here we go. Saggy. Oh, you little spire. You spying. And you can't say no, because I know you are, because you're listening to this reading right now. So yes, Tarot is spying. You're watching on this person. Nothing wrong with that. We all do it. We all do it. No shame. We don't judge. We listen. How are they showing up? Ooh, King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Man, this person means business. Ooh, they're detached. They look a little bit angry. You know, I feel like this person is watching you too, but they're watching you a little bit more openly. You know, this is a person here is like, yeah, you know, they would be watching your story and you're like, did they just view my story? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you may be second guessing this person a little bit. Like, are they being serious right now? I think they're being, they don't care. They're spying too. They're being authentic. All right. Love that lasts, timeless, real, deep affection. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's going on here? Oh, a love affair. Uh-oh. Player, third party, hooking up. Oh my God, possible STD. These cards are a little too much for me. This is PG-13. I'm not one of those channels. But here it is. We got some spice here. Well, this individual definitely is watching, and let's see how you feel about this person. Before we start judging, there's something about that love affair that needs to be, because I think someone is honest about their love affair. I almost feel like this is an energy, Sagittarius, of an individual who may have cheated on another. Oh, 4 wands. Shit, are you the third party? External representation. You're the third party. But you're not the side piece anymore. Bad timing. Bad timing. I don't know. Some of you have had a relationship with this person before, but there was a reconnection, a rekindle, but they were in another relationship. Okay. And I feel like that relationship's going sour anyway, but we'll see. All right. But how you feel is you can see yourself with this person. Hidden fear or desire, 10 of wands. The baggage. This person has got baggage. They're dealing with somebody here. And it's like, oh, that's a lot of baggage. I don't know if I want to be involved in that. All right. You know, this person I feel was honest with you, told you something about something that they did. And, you know, maybe they left that out at one point, but I feel like this person's got a lot of baggage. So it's burdening you. I don't think that you want to pick that up. Let's see how this person currently feels about you. Oh, they miss you. They miss you. I didn't say that. The card said that. Possible STD. All right, Isis. Okay. I'm just saying that's what the card says. I'm not that kind of reader. The 5 of Pentacles is they feel they miss you. They don't like the separation. But some of you, they're staying in a connection for the children. Others of you, you know, they have a lot of responsibility with kids. And if it's not kids, it's like they're just trying to recover from a relationship. Actions or avoidance here. Oh my God, they're not stable right now. They're not stable. Sagittarius here, reverse. This is a person here who's very irritable, but very emotional, but at the same trying to stay detached, and is really fighting with doing the honorable thing and just saying, screw it. But this is a person here who's deeply realizing, I can't come forward. I got a lot of baggage. They know they do. Driving motivation or block. The moon. Massive fear. You know, I feel like this person may have at one point ghosted you, but here's the thing. They're being seen. Remember I told you, like, they don't care that they're being seen now, but this is something here where an individual has gone completely quiet, or maybe you said enough is enough. But Pisces energy here is, I can't stop thinking about you. But it's keeping me up late at night here, but I have a lot of fears, and there's a lot of things that are unforeseen, and I'm feeling stuck. And I also feel this dog here is that this person has responsibilities, baggage, loyalty that they have to go through. They have to take accountability for that. They can't just run into this with you. They don't want to treat you that way either. Advice for you. Oh my God. Grief. Great. I mean, just, it sucks. This reading, check your other placements, but there are some of you who are going through this. This is an individual where it just, the opportunity is completely at miss, but it's also because there's a third party that this individual here is still going through it. And this is an individual here who is trying to do the right thing, but they're dealing with some other messy stuff. All right. This third party energy, I could be their person they were with, right? That gave them that. But, I'm just saying. All right. Sagittarius. You tried to outrun, this is the Auntie's message. You tried to outrun the pain by focusing on what comes next. Loss still caught up with you. Freedom does not mean avoiding emotion. The spark excites your sense of possibility. Notice whether it expands your world or distracts you from yourself. A connection that encourages growth without restriction aligns with your spirit. Anything else will feel limiting over time. All right. So this is you feeling very limited by a situation, and sending you so much love. All right. That's what I got here for Sagittarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Actually, don't comment. I don't want to know. This story is one of those stories where it's like, it just feels like missed out opportunities. I feel bad. I do. Send you guys love. All right. We got a collective bonus here. And hopefully no more cards like this. Crazy 69. Collective bonus is in the house. Did everybody put their bonus on? Did you do it? Nice. Don't forget, guys, we got a giveaway going on. That's right. For the giveaway this month over at Harmonia Friends Club, and you can join on in. There's still tickets available. They are going quickly. They are. So make sure once you become a member, you look out for the January giveaway, the Path of Illumination. This is part of not just this deck that you're seeing tonight, this evening, is going to be out here, the white deck, the ethereal deck, but it's also the 1-card tarot journal that you're going to be receiving, some mystery prizes. But the biggest one in here is the Harmonia session, my mirror reflections. It's a one-on-one hour virtual meetup with me, so we can reflect on some of the things going on. We may pull in some cards, but most of it is a mirror thing here. So it's self-development work. It goes really and pairs nicely with Mastering the Mirror, my workshop that is actually becoming a digital course by the end of this month. So super excited for it. So I wanted to do something extra special. This alone is $175 value. Alone is just the session. Okay. So it's a big package this month. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to that collective bonus. We're going to roll the dice. How this works is we roll them a couple of times. Star is going to comment on it. She's already ready. And she's going to comment with the ones that we have. All right, here we go. Let's see if your zodiac sign shows up. The more placements you have, the more extra validation you have. And you can also cross-watch here too. We have Virgo. Virgo is up. We have Libra. Libra is here. Who else we got here? We have Taurus. Taurus is in the house. Sagittarius. We have Saggy. We have Taurus again. Came out twice. One more. And Capricorn. So we only had one dupe, but we always keep the dupes in there unless it's like a huge amount of dupes. Give Star a second. I'm going to get myself a little bit of a drink. All right, there we go. All right, so we have Virgo, Libra, Taurus twice, Sagittarius, and Capricorn energy. Here we go. If you have this in your chart, this message may be for you. Don't forget, we have another one of these to go. Elizabeth unlocked it for you guys. All right, so don't go anywhere. How is my collective showing up, Spirit? How are they showing up in this relationship? Page of Wands, you're exploring. You're adventurous. You're looking at opportunity here of growth, excitement. Okay. What else do we got here? How are they showing up? Oh, we got the King of Swords again. Detached. Very authentic. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This person is honest. They can be very diplomatic and logical. You know, this is a person here who does not wear their heart in their sleeves. It's like they can be very matter-of-factly, blunt, right to the point. Okay. See what's going on between the two of you. Spotlight. Popular platform. Oh gosh. Narcissists, love and attention. Oh boy. It's over for real. Closure, inner peace, moving on. Oh man. So this person is watching you have a new start. This is something here where you are being an opportunist. You're looking at new relationships. And there's something here about you being seen. Now, this individual, man, they look rough. They look a little bit upset. They do. All right, let's see how you feel about this person. I also feel this inner peace came with you creating closure for yourself. All right, how do you feel about this person? Reversals are now up. Oh, the star. You forgive them. I forgive you. Also, that's a card of Aquarius energy here. Spotlight. You've made peace with this. You know, you made peace for the situation. Yeah, you made peace. You are moving on. You are finally feeling free enough to say, I don't feel hurt by it anymore. I understand it for what I need, and it's okay for me to move on. I'm not going to wait around for this individual. Hidden fear or desire. 5 of Pentacles. There's a part of you that still wants this person to come chasing. I mean, it's like, are you going to show up? Are they going to make an effort? There's some fear here. Like, there's a part of you that says it would be interesting to see if they show up. Another part of you is going, oh my God, are they really going to do it? All right, let's see. Are they going to do it? Are they going to show up? Because there's a part of here, some of you may be fearing reconciliation because it's going to be too late too. How's this person feel when it comes to you? Oh my God. Show off? You're not going to like to hear this. This person thinks that you're, God, there's jealousy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They think that you're a show off. They think that you're arrogant. They think that you're competitive. They think that you have a very fighting nature. They think that you, I don't know, you're coming up top. Like, they think that, like, that's how you are. You're very showy. Now, some of you are like, I'm not showy. It's just because I'm getting the attention. Well, here's the thing. This person likes the spotlight. So if you're getting the spotlight and they can't share it, they want it, you know? So they see you as arrogant. I told you, they got a gruff face. Actions or avoidance here. Oh man, 6 of Pentacles. What's crazy is that this individual has an expectation that over time, you will be the one that comes to them. Are they nuts? Literally, are they nuts? No, they're pine cones. I feel this energy collective that your individual would still entertain this relationship on a friend basis. Some of you got friend zoned by this person. All right. Others of you, it's just someone here who wasn't going to be putting the effort, the attention on you, but there's arrogance here. You know, they're like, you know, this is why it wouldn't work between us and my collective, is what this person's saying. Driving motivation or block. 7 of Pentacles, because they would have to put the effort in, because they know that it would take time. It would take dedication. And, you know, when you think of bees or honeybees, this is the energy here that you could be stung, right? So this individual here knows how careful they have to be, how caring they have to be, nurturing. You know, the grass is only greener if you water it. And so this individual has this thing of like, well, that looks like a lot of work. Collective is a lot of work. But if they're willing to do the work, I'd entertain it. Advice for you. Advice for my collective. No reversals here. Queen of Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth, period. knows her value, period, is very caring, is very nurturing, and sometimes she can overdo it. The Eight of Pentacles combined with this is the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit is saying, work on your stability, create that wall, and enjoy your own boundaries, right? Because it does take work, it does take effort, but the right person is going to put the effort into you. This is an individual here that you did have to turn your back to, but it's taught you some really harsh lessons here. It really has. All right, the collective bonus message here from Auntie is, this cycle of loss is asking for honesty with yourself, not toughness. Grief is not a setback. It is clearing. Let it move through without rushing the next chapter. Healing happens when you stop judging how long it takes. All right. Curiosity does not mean commitment. Explore without pressure. Let intention reveal itself through action, not fantasy. All right. There's some fantasy that you had with this individual. All right. That's what I got here for the collective bonus, but we still got one more, guys. We do. We have the unlocked one here. If you're still here, do a shout out. Let me know that you are here because we have another bonus. Bonus train. Thanks again for Elizabeth who unlocked this evening. A long time subscriber. All right. Hey, Debbie. Did I miss you? Sorry if I missed you. I saw you, but I might have not seen you and said hello. You've been asking God to show me clarity, and every morning He reveals something. That's awesome. I like to say, show me one good thing today. God, show me one good thing today. And usually it comes. It's pretty darn cool. I had a funny mishap happen to me today. I got 2 packages in the mail and I opened them and I was very confused because it was a Christmas ornament, but the package, it was 2 separate packages with the same Christmas ornament in it. No message, nothing. But the message of what was on the Christmas ornament really had me confused. And it said, can't believe I'm telling the story. It said, I love sour cream. And I was like, what's, I don't even like sour cream. I mean, I like it, but why would I get 2 of them? So I got so confused. And of course I went spiraling and I'm going, did I order this by mistake? So now I'm checking all my accounts. Did something happen? Did somebody get my information? Is this a spam? Who has my address? Who has my name? Who will be sending me something about I loving sour cream? Is this a message? Is this something mean? No. So then I call my family up. And so I said, I got this strange message. And my sister writes back, goes, it's me. I was like, why would you send me this? And she goes, don't you remember what happened? And she sent it to me because when we had our girl trip, we had a girl vacation, during the Christmas break. We went to Cape May, my sister and my nieces, and we went to this Mexican restaurant and I asked and ordered a margarita and I never got my margarita. But by the tail end, while I was almost done my meal, I said, hey, ma'am, I didn't get my margarita. And she says, oh, I'll be right back. And my sister said, why did she said she was going to bring you sour cream? I said, she didn't say she was going to bring me sour cream. I said, she said margarita. And then she came back with 2 tubs of sour cream, tubs of it. And I was like, no, I wanted a margarita. And so that's why she got me the ornament. But the funny part and this is where I say God is interesting and fun. My sister only ordered 1 and she only paid for 1. Yet they sent me a whole nother package. So it made it even funnier because that's what happened. I got 2 tubs of sour cream and then God was like, I got you back and we're going to make this joke even funnier. So it was a really funny story. I had to tell it. So no one's going to believe me. It's so funny. We laughed so hard. I was crying. And now I have these 2 giant I love sour cream ornaments. I think I'm going to re-gift one and give her the other one for next Christmas as a joke. Because, you know, it will be this way. We have matching sour creams. Who gets an ornament that says I love sour cream? She's so funny. All right. Isis, Star, are you ready? Which one of you is ready first? Now that I've told my story here. Mm-hmm. All right. So Star is ready. Here we go, Star. We have Cancer. We have Sagittarius. We have Cancer again. Cancer came up again. We have Libra. I think we're getting pretty much the same signs, right? I think there was only one new one that we have. Oh, we have Pisces now. Pisces is here. One more. And we have Aries. Aries is here. Elizabeth is the one who gave us the extra sponsor, who was a sponsor tonight. Hands down, she came in at the tail end and was like, I got you. She goes, I got you, collective. We're going to have that unlocked. So we have Cancer twice. We have Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Aries. If this is in your chart, this reading may be for you. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Spirit. How is collective showing up? Oh, picking up the pieces. The Tower. Something shocking just happened. How is this person showing up? Oh, God. The Devil. God, that Mars and Capricorn energy. Dang. All right. Before I go too further into this, I'm going to see what's in between the two of you because I already feel like I'm clearing energy here. Egg on their face, got caught, feeling foolish, everything backfired. Oh my God. Here we go. Lessons learned, tough times, growth, leveling up. You know, here's the thing. You're trying to put your life together and it's taking great strength because what this person did, they left you deader than dead. All right. They did get caught and it did backfire. And now you're the one who's left picking up the pieces. You simply are. All right. Some of you, it's like, you know, they left all the responsibilities to you, all for what? Their vices, all for the what? Their addictions, whatever those addictions may be, you know. But this person here, whether it was negative self-talk, whether it was escapism, whether it was messing around, whether it was cheating, whether it was gambling, whether it was drugs, this person had massive addictions, low vibration. Massive. But here you are with all the cracks. And what do? You let the light in. You let the light in. You're still growing. Even with all of that crap, you have growth here. That's not for nothing. It is a beautiful thing. How you currently feel about this person, reversals are now up. The 9 of Cups, and you thought the world of this person. You would have given this person everything, and yes, a lot of you did. Okay. You loved them even when they were the brutalists. But the perception here of the Queen of Pentacles here reversed, this person here took you for granted. Also, some of you made you broke. Some of you, this individual here was kind of moving into your home, you know, put you in a weird spot. But this is a person here who clung on for materialistic purposes, might have used you financially. But if they didn't use you financially, this is someone here who just went broke and is broke in. They left you all the hard work. Okay. This person has mommy issues, period. Okay. Whether they had a neglectful mother or a mother here who was very narcissistic and had, very controlling. This is an individual here who, yeah. Hidden fear or desire here. The Nine of Pentacles is, can I recover from this? Can I recover from this? This is something here. It's like I put so much time, so much effort, so much of my well-being, and it still wasn't enough. I was literally losing myself to this individual. Like your mental health went, some of you, your physical, like you just have a lot of like weight on you. Their energy towards this connection. Two of Wands. It's like they're rebuilding as well, but there's still a comparison here of how there's building going on here. All right. This individual has hopes here that it's something that they can rebuild again eventually, but are they getting there? No. I mean, they're working on themselves. Actions or avoidance. Some of you, they're working on themselves by working another relationship. And let me tell you, that relationship is karmic. That relationship is working on themselves. It could even be backfiring on them. Oh my God, here we go. The Emperor reverse. Yeah. This person isn't in for some harsh lessons. Aries energy. They are watching you. They're spying on you. But here's the thing. This individual here may be entertaining something else, but they are going to be learning some harder lessons. They're not your lessons here. You're rebuilding that in a sense here where it's like, I'm picking up these pieces to renovate my own space. Some of you are renovating right now. We always go a little bit longer on the last one, so we will. Driving motivation and block here, 10 of Cups. Their driving motivation here could be children. Also could be trying to have a reunion. But this is a person here who still wouldn't really show up. They show up at the table for the food, but then they would leave you with all the responsibilities. All right. They show up when they feel like it. It looks all good on paper, but what would it be like on the table here? All right. Let's continue to see their next moves of what's happening on their end. Their next moves, what's happening with them. We have the Knight of Wands here reverse, backpedaling again, non-committal, still going in those red flags, still doing those vices. God, some of you, there's a pregnancy here with another individual. Others of you, it's like starting a whole nother karmic connection. But guess what? With the Empress reverse, they met their match. These two are reverse. This individual is meeting their match. They're meeting their karma. Some of you, their karma is their mother, literally. Others of you, this is another individual here who's going to be doing them dirty, egg on their face. But let's focus now back onto your energy. The focus is for you now. The worst is over. This hurt. This is betrayal, but also this has taught you better boundaries, that it is possible to get back up even when it feels like you've been flat on your face. Okay. You have the strength. Spirit is saying you have the strength, but this had to happen for you to see your worth. As brutal as this is always something you had, but it's something that you didn't really value nearly as much. We have Taurus and we have Libra energy, but now you can hold accountability by not only seeing those red flags, but receiving. It doesn't mean you have to have a closed heart about it. This is someone here who's open. This is someone here who's all four queens in one. This is also someone here who's caring and also realizing that, yes, this person played their part in my life and it sucked. But at the same time, when you're in Empress mode, you can thank them too, because you are going to be better off. It has led you in the right direction. You are getting what you want and desire. It may not feel like that now, but you will. Auntie says the deeper lesson here is about boundaries, not blame. Love ends with self-respect is postponed too long, and it's time to forgive yourself first. That is where the real closure lives. The spark appears because you are more present in your body and your truth. Do not dim your intuition to make it safer. If the connection honors your growth, that's when you lean into it. If it asks you to shrink, step back without regret. Step back without regret. Enjoy your life. All right, that's what I got here for my collective. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like. That was it, guys. That was it for our readings. Want to remind you that there's always more messages on the other side. I still have a Gemini reading to post in the vault. I was supposed to do that today, but I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. So those for you looking for the Gemini reading, it will be released tomorrow morning inside the vault. I will also be back here on Sunday. Yes, Sunday, regular time, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go ahead, set your notifications. It's already set up. But this is for general readings to see what energy is ahead for you guys. It's not just always focused on love. It's on the week's energy. All right, guys, you guys take care. Special that shout out again to Elizabeth and to my moderators, Star, Papa, and Isis. Even though you jumped in the last minute, we still love you. Take care, guys.